What's going on, man? It's your boy Mouthpiece, and welcome to the gig. You hear me? Hey, man, it's early morning, man. So my enthusiasm, it ain't really here today. You hear me? But today we got to talk about these NBA conference finals, man. Minnesota down 3-1. They lost at home to the Oklahoma City Thunder, 128-126, Monday night. And Anthony Edwards struggled. He was the only one on the team that didn't show up. They still almost won the game, but I think he struggled, even though he came out and said that he didn't struggle. Now, he felt like he made the right plays. And, I agree with him probably that much. You know what I'm saying? All the sports analysts and everything were coming out and saying, oh, he wasn't aggressive enough. He didn't shoot the ball enough. He scored 16 points. I disagree with that too, man. To be honest with you, we got to keep it real on this channel. And straight up, Oklahoma City locked that boy ass down. It wasn't about him. It was about them. People been saying that he wasn't aggressive and saying he didn't take enough shots, and that's almost like giving him credit for his own struggles. Nobody's saying that Oklahoma City just clamped him down, man. They had his ass in central booking, and the bell bombing wouldn't answer the goddamn phone for 48 minutes. That's what the hell happened. We got to get off this narrative that it was him. No, it wasn't him. It was them. They locked that ass down. You hear me? And I actually had Minnesota winning this series. And I'm waving the white flag right now because they ain't going to beat OKC 3 games in a row. I just don't see that happening. Shy and Chet and all them, they too good for them. And they play good defense. I could see them winning it all. I had Minnesota winning it all if they got past this series. So I could see OKC winning it all. But Minnesota need to evaluate, man. I think they need at least one more piece. I didn't feel like the Julius Randle trade was the trade that would get them over the top. Because I thought Julius and Karl Anthony Towns was pretty much the same player, One of them does something better than the other one, Karl can shoot the ball a little better. Julius is more of a dog on the inside. And I do like Julius a little better than Karl Towns, but I honestly thought that they were pretty much the same type of player, and this trade wasn't going to move the needle. And so far, it hasn't, because neither one of them are going to get farther this year than they did last year. So yeah, man, I hate it for Minnesota. I'm not a Minnesota fan, though I live in Minnesota. I'm a Bulls fan, but I hate it for the people of Minnesota that we don't get that championship, at least the games, to come here this year. And honestly, the only way I think Minnesotans see a ring is if Chet Holmgren bring it back to show us all, show it to us, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, OKC for the chip, you heard it here first. Let's get to the other game, man, Indiana, New York. I had New York winning this series, honestly. So I'm down. I'm waving the white flag on them too, but I think they got a better chance than Minnesota got. This last game, man, Haliburton had a triple-double, 32 points, like 15 and 14, something like that, man. I think this was a statement to Stephen A. Smith without even saying a fucking word. Because Stephen A. came out the other day after New York came back and said Haliburton wasn't a superstar. And I think this was his response. New York, again, traded for Karl Anthony Towns, and I didn't see that trade moving the needle. Though I still thought that they would beat Indiana. This Indiana team, man, it reminds me of the Indiana team of old with Reggie Miller and Rich Smith and all them boys, Dale Davis and all those boys, Mark Jackson. You know, they had one superstar, but they had a cast of talented individuals on that team. Kind of like the Detroit Pistons of 03, 02. And that's what this team kind of reminds me of. Now, will that get you the chip? No, Miller didn't win no chip. But this team looked like that team, man. It's crazy. It just, I mean, it's like a mirror image of the old Indiana team. Haliburton is a superstar. He may not be in the limelight like a lot of other superstars, and I don't think he wants to have that big shine on him like a lot of other superstars. But I mean, Kawhi was like that too. So I think the man is a superstar, and I think he proved it last night. I think Indiana has controlled this whole series. I mean, they won game 1 in New York. They won game 2 in New York with a big comeback. You know, game 3, they had New York down 20, and New York made a miraculous comeback. And then this last game, they pretty much controlled the whole game. They have controlled this series, man. Now, I do think the Knicks may be able to push this thing simply because they do have the home court advantage. So I think they will win game 5. And then they'll push game 6. We'll see what happens. But get ready for OKC in the Indiana Pacers final. And get ready for OKC to hoist the chip. Anyway, man, that's your boy Mouthpiece. I'm out of here, man.